Well, I left Chattanooga, boy, had $1 and a dime. Headed out for Nashville on the Hard Rock Line. I'm working on that old steamboat and learned to rob and steal. When my feet had touched dry land, how happy I did feel.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video. Today we are continuing where we left off last episode. We are planting some corn. And ladies and gentlemen, y'all can already see I've already been working on this field for a little bit. We finished up the last field. We're getting corn still planted. I think I'm only going to do maybe one more field of corn. But it's not going to be a really necessarily easy field to get to for planting. Or, well, it will be for planting. Oh! The world happened there. Let's pick the planter back up and back up a little bit, because I doubt that went good for the planter. We might have to take a look at the planter here in a second. I may get out real fast and look at her. A little bit of bent parts, everything like that. Everything looks good. Nothing too badly bent. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep my eye on the monitor and make sure that the monitor didn't mess up on the monitor side. So we're going to keep on planting them. I will say, if y'all saw that right there, how it's like, yep, look at it. It's wanting to kind of twist on me. This field right here really needs some massive amounts of leveling. There's a lot of things I really need to do this field, and I think I am going to do this field. What in the world? God dang it. All, let's see. 6 roads are plugged. Let's look at it. That ain't good, that ain't good, that ain't good. Dang it. They're bent. It looks like it's the end of planting for today. Unless I go pick up a really quick planter. Which I might know somewhere I might go see what I can do by getting the Case IH planter. That's at the dealer. God dang it! Leave a like for my pain and suffering. That's not good. Well, actually, ladies and gentlemen, there's a couple things that happened earlier today. And one of those things that happened earlier today, there was an auction that happened. So I want to go ahead and roll the footage from the auction earlier while I'm trying to figure out what to do with the planter. We are just now pulling up to the auction. I'm the first one here, looks like. And my blue F350 dually. I love this truck. Good looking truck. There's a lot that's going to be sold today. I'm not going to be able to show every bit of stuff. There's going to be some land sold. I can kind of show y'all here on the map. 43 and 34. Uncle Grant's pulling in right now.
All right, boys, let's get going. I got places to be, things to see, and things to do.
Well, you get your coffee and breakfast pizza down in
Yeah,
McGregor?
I did, and I didn't share any of it with you.
How nice.
What you in a hurry for? You already got one foot in the grave.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the other one, but I gotta wait and call the funeral home because I gotta be working till 3, and I can host the funeral at 5.
Just make sure you're back for Monday.
All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Gather around. We're going to get the auction started here. My name's Riley Searin, and I'm going to be your auctioneer here this morning. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for coming out to the Jefferson Family Farms Retirement Auction here today. We have an outstanding set of equipment to offer you here this morning. The Jefferson family has kept extremely good care of their equipment throughout the years, and I would be pressed to find a better represented lineup than what we have to offer you guys here today. If you want to talk to Ray, he'll be out and about somewhere. We do have some tasty tacos, a food truck here today. I'm sure Ray will be posted up eating some tacos later today. So if you need any information on the equipment, be sure to find Ray, and he'll tell you the history of it. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to read down through some terms and conditions here this morning. All items are going to be sold as is, where is, with no warranties expressed or implied made by the auctioneer. Searin Auction Sales is not responsible for any accidents, thefts, errors, or omissions. Ladies and gentlemen, if you could watch over Spencer and Buck here today, I think I did see a guy hiding behind a disc earlier today, but make sure they're not taking anything out of the premises without paying. But anyways,
without supposed to mean?
He's looking at
I
you,
just
Buck.
got here.
He's
I just
staring,
got here.
He's looking at you. I see him staring at you.
Yeah, I know. I did not.
We're
I
just-
just got here.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you just keep your eyes on some of these spectators today, you never know what's going to happen.
I know whose money I'm not giving it to.
All right, without further ado, we're going to start off with this John Deere 7810, ladies and gentlemen. It's only got 5,800 hours. Ray used this tractor as a sprayer tractor. That's kind of the reason the duals are off of it. Ray is going to keep the duals. He's got them up against the shed. Ray's going to keep the duals. He's got other plans and projects to use. But ladies and gentlemen, clean looking tractor. It's got a full set of weights on the front. Ladies and gentlemen, Ray is the only owner, one owner tractor here today. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we're going to kick this auction off here. John Deere 7810, 5,800 hours here. How many dollars on it? What do you want to do here? Who'd give me 40,000 and run here? I would have been 40,000. I would have been 40, get 50. I would have been 50,000. I would have been 50,000. I would have been 40, get 50,000 here. I would have been 50,000. I would have been 50,000. I would have been 50, get 5. I would have been 55,000. I would have been 55, 60,000 here. I would have been 60,000. I would have been 60,000. I would have been 60,000. I would have been 60,000 here. 60, get 5. I would have been 65,000. Now 70,000 where? I would have been 70,000. I would have been 70,000. I would have been 70,000. Ladies and gentlemen, I think you'd be pressed to find a better tractor than this one right here. Got 70,000. Who'd give me 5? I would have been 75,000. I would have been 75,000. Now 80,000 where? I would have been 80,000. 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 I would have been 80,000 around the ring here. I would have been 75, 80,000 where? I would have been 80,000. I would have been 80,000. I would have been 80,000 hammers high. I would have been 80,000. I would have been dude 80,000. Sold it your way. 75,000. Put it on.
386.
386 the buyer. Thank you. Thank you. We're going to move on to the next item here. Ladies and gentlemen, on to the next lot here. We've got a John Deere 2950. So ladies and gentlemen, underway on the 2950 here today. What do you want to do? Rebuilt and repainted. Who'd give me 10,000 and run here? I'm going to been 10,000. I would have been 10, 15, get 20,000 here. I would have been 20,000. I would have been 20, get 5. I would have been 25,000, now 30. I would have been 30,000. I would have been 30,000. 30, get 5. I would have been 35,000. I would have been 35,000. I would have been 5,000. 35, get 40,000. I would have been 40,000. I would have been 42,50. I would have been 42,5. I would have been 42,5. Now 45,000. I would have been 45,000. I would have been 45. Now 47,50. I would have been 47,50. I would have been 47,5. Now 50,000. I would have been 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 50,000. Even money out here. I would have been 50,000. I would have been 50,000. I would have been 50. Now 52.5. I would have been 52.5. I would have been 52. Now 5. I would have been 55,000. I would have been 52.5. Who'd give me 55,000 here? I would have been 55,000. I would have been 55,000. I would have been to buy or say goodbye here. I would have been 55,000. I would have been 55,000. Sold it to you. 52,500. Put it on bidder number
352.
Holy crap, Buck. You overpaid for that thing. Gosh dang, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, gather around here. We've got the best lot of the day here. Ray took very good care of this tractor in his day. He's very proud of it. It's his John Deere 8110. Again, ladies and gentlemen, one owner tractor that Ray bought from the dealership. How many dollars on it? What do you want to do here? Who'd give me 50,000 and run here today? I would have been 50,000. I would have been 60,000 here. I would have been 60,000. I would have been 60, get 5,000. I would have been 65,000. I would have been 65. Now 70,000 here. I would have been 70,000. I would have been 75,000. I would have been 75. Now 80. I would have been 80,000. 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 I would have been 80, get 5. I would have been 85,000. I would have been 85, give 90. I would have been 90,000. I would have been 90,000. I would have been 90, get 5. I would have been 95,000. Ladies and gentlemen, take this tractor home, put it to work on your operation. Got 95,000. Who'd give me 100,000 even money here? I would have been 100,000. Buck, what do you think? I would have been 100,000. I would have been 100,000. 100,000 here. I would have been 100,000. I would have been 100,000. I would have been 9,500. Now 105. I would have been 100,000. 105 here. I would have been 110. I would have been 110,000. I would have been 110,000. I would have been 110,000. I would have been 105. Asking 110 here. I would have been 110,000. I would have been 110,000. Last chance to dance. I would have been 110,000. Sold it your way. 105,000. Put it on bidder number
722.
722 the buyer. Thank you very much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, gather around here. We got our next lot is a Kinsey 3600 16 row. Ladies and gentlemen, it's got liquid nitrogen set up on it for your starter. We got some row cleaners as well. Right here, how many dollars on it? What do you want to give here? Who'd give me 50,000 and run today?
Yep.
I'm gonna been 50,000. Give 5. I'm gonna been 55,000. Give it a 55, 60,000. I'm gonna been 60,000. Give it a 60,000. I'm gonna been 60 now. 5. I'm gonna been 65, 70,000.
Yep.
I'm gonna been 70,000 now. 75,000. I'm gonna been 75,000. Give it a 75,000. I'm gonna been 75,000. Give it a 75,000. Give it a 75.
Yep.
I'm gonna been 70,000 now. 5. Who'd give me 80,000 here? 80,000. I'm gonna been 80,000. Give it 80,000. I'm gonna been 80,000. Give it 80,000. I got 75 asking 80,000 today. I'm gonna been 80,000. Give it 80,000. I'm gonna been 80,000. I know this isn't a cattle auction, but show them the gate here. I'm gonna been 80,000. Give it 80,000.
Yep.
Sold it to you. 75,000. Put it on. Bidder number.
Auctioneer,
Dude,
I had the bid.
you did say it right before you dropped the gavel.
You dropped the hammer though. I guess we'll give it to Nate.
Do you want it for 80?
Nah, you got it.
You sir got. No, yeah, that was
wanna
interesting. I'd go for it, but I don't have a tractor big enough to pull it.
You sure you don't want it for 80? Because I'll let you
You
have
got
80.
it. You got it. You got it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now what y'all have been waiting for, we're going to get underway with the land auction. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been in the Jefferson family for over 100 years, ladies and gentlemen, qualifying it to be a century farm here today. We'll be selling 2 tracts consisting of 56 acres and 140 acres, more or less, of high-quality Clayton County farmland. Here, somebody start me off at 4,000 and run. I'm gonna been 4,000, 5,000. I'm gonna been 5,000. Gotta give it a 5,500. I'm asking 5,500 here today. 55, 6,000.
Yes.
I'm gonna been 6,000. Not a bit of 6,500. I'm gonna been 6,500. Not a bit of 6,500. I'm gonna been 6,000. Give me 6,500 here today. I'm gonna been 6,500. Not a bit of 500. I'm gonna been 6,500. Not a bit of 500. Not a bit of 6,500. I'm gonna been 6,500. Ladies and gentlemen, again, it's been in the Jefferson family for over 100 years. It's here today, gone tomorrow. I don't want anybody driving past these farms a year from now saying, "Man, I really wish we would have bought them farms." 6,500. What do you say? I'm gonna been 6,500. Not a bit of 65. I'm gonna been 6,500. Not a bit of 500. Not a bit of 7,000. I'm gonna been 7,000. Not a bit of 7,000. I'm gonna been 7,000. Not a bit of 7,000. Not a bit of 7,000. I'm gonna been 7,000. I'm gonna been 7,000. Not a bit of 7,000. Not a bit of 7,000. I'm gonna been 6,500. Asking 7,000 on a good farm here today. I'm gonna been 7,000. I'm gonna been 7,000. Not a bit of 7,000. I'm gonna been 6750. Help anybody out here? I'm gonna been 6750. I'm gonna been 7.5. 750. Now 7,000. I would have been 7,000. Now 7250. I would have been 7.25. Give me 2.5. 250 here. I would have been 7,250. I would have been 2.5. That would have been 250. That would have been a half. That would have been 7250. I would have been 7,000 even money. Asking 7250. 7.25 where? I would have been 7250. I would have been 2.5. 250. I would have been 7250. I'll tell you what. 7,100. Not going any lower today. I would have been 7,000. 7,100. Round the ring here. I would have been 7,100. Sold it your way, 7,000 an acre. Put it on. Bidder number
722.
722. Which tractor tracks do you elect to take here today?
Give me them all.
He takes both. Again, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the auction. We'd like to thank you all for coming out. For those of you that still need to settle up, Buck, I know you still need to settle up. Make sure you go find Courtney at the check-in table. Get settled up before you leave. And if anybody has any questions, please come find me. I'm going to be help loading out. So thank you all. And on behalf of the Jefferson family, thank you all for coming out here today.
So that is what we ended up purchasing. I still have to go over there and pick it up. But real fast, what I'm doing right now is I am currently heading over here to the dealership. Uncle Buck, I called him. He said that they had a 6-row planter, Kinsey planter, that they just picked up, and I could purchase it off them for 19. I did purchase it for the 19. It was about the best we could do. Alrighty. So we just picked up the planter. My bad, I made a mistake. It is not a 6-row, it's an 8-row. And we only paid 19 grand for it, which is really reasonable. And I know you're like, that is an overkill if I've ever seen it. I agree. But we needed the overkill because this is not the tractor meant. We're getting rid of this as soon as possible. This is not staying on the farm permanently. If it does, I will personally be amazed, because I have a buddy already asking to buy it off me once I'm done with it. So I don't see it staying with us for long periods of time. I see it staying short term. Y'all see how y'all look at that? That's more money than you should have. Yeah, a grant just came in. So I applied for a grant. It's basically here to help us start up a cattle operation, make it where we can have fun doing what we're doing, and be able to do more. And then there's another 50 grand that's going to come in, basically saying I won't use insecticides this year. So that should be still pending out there. But this should really help us this year for getting more money coming up into the new year. And being able to really start producing cattle. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to park this right here. And let me get in the tractor right here. And I'm going to go ahead and load these up and kind of put this back up there. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do this, and then I'll see y'all back down. I'm going to go ahead and put this down there, over in there, because that's once we get done doing the field we're doing right now. There should be just enough seed left in that one to do the rest of that field. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and finish this up right now, and see you in a second. Alrighty, I'm just getting finished up with that over there. And ladies and gentlemen, this takes forever. I really got to call Uncle Buck and get some more corn seed. I gotta call the dealership, get some more corn seed ordered, and I gotta get the corn planter fixed, the other planter fixed, because this just ain't working. I mean, it'll work for right now. Like, if we're putting seed in the ground, I'm happy. Just all I can do is continue holding down the trigger, holding down the pedal to the metal. But ladies and gentlemen, I mean, right now we've got this going on. And we're almost finished here. I want to go ahead and say thank y'all so very much. I'm going to go ahead and do the last field of corn by myself. Thank you very much for everything y'all do every single day, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace!